almost here. Battle trainers face to face and online. Sinnoh Stones as rewards. The Ace Trainer badge returns. And Pokemon have 2 charge moves. It's time for some trainer battles. Good morning, lovelies. ZoëTwoDots here with some more Pokemon Go goodness for you, and today we are discussing PvP trainer battles in Pokemon Go. So first of all, I want to say a massive thank you to Niantic for sharing this information with me early so that I could prepare this video and share the information with you guys as well. So thank you very much, Niantic. I really appreciate it. There are so many incredible things coming to PvP, coming to trainer battles, coming to Pokemon Go with this update. Oh my goodness. So let's dive straight into a bit of the breakdown. There's some crazy things for how we're going to be getting rewards for new items, leveling up certain badges, Pokemon are getting new moves, a whole host of amazing things coming with this. So let's just start from the top. So the first big part of news in this announcement is that it says beginning this month. That is right, this month, December, we are getting trainer battles in Pokemon Go. I'm not sure which date exactly, but like that's insanely close. That is this month, that is at least in the next few weeks. I'm trying to contain my hype. We will be able to challenge a friend or another trainer at any time to a player-on-player battle. No matter whether you win or lose, both trainers will be rewarded with certain items. So this can include evolution items, can being the operative word. Evolution items are a potential reward for these PvP battles. That includes the Sinnoh Stone, the highly coveted, highly desired Sinnoh Stone. So they did say there were going to be other ways to get this stone, and this appears to be one of the next ways that we're going to be getting it. And you can bet your bottom dollar I'm going to be battling every single day so I can have the chance to get one of these bad boys. So the way that we'll be challenging other local trainers is through a battle code. So similar to what we've come to expect with adding friends with the AR code in the friends section, we're going to be using a battle code like this one. Similar in principle, it's essentially an AR code. So you'll scan the code of your friend, or perhaps it's someone new that you've just met at a community day or at a raid or a gym battle. You can scan their code, you don't have to be friends, and challenge them to a battle. Once in the battle menu, you'll be able to assemble a team of 3 Pokemon to verse your opponent. And don't forget guys, just strength and brawn will not necessarily outplay wit and strategy. We'll need to be thinking cleverly about type effectiveness and particular moves that a Pokemon may have that may be super effective against you and you against them. So these battles are going to be fast paced. Don't expect to wait your turn like in the main series games where, you know, you can have time to kind of really methodically think out, what will be my strategy down the next 7 moves? No, it is going to be fast paced and on the go to keep in the theme of Pokemon Go. We don't all necessarily sit down to play Pokemon Go for 5 hours a day. We might just be out on the go doing a couple of raids, and PvP has been designed by the looks of it to fit in with that on the go theme. Still have the option to use your fast attacks while in battle and also charge attacks, plural. We will now have the option to use Candy and Stardust to unlock a second move on our Pokemon. This is going to be ridiculous. So I'm not sure yet what the cost of Stardust and the candies will be to unlock this second move, but essentially our Pokemon are now going to have 2 charge moves. All of your Smackdown Stone Edge Tyrannitars can essentially be Smackdown Stone Edge and Crunch Tyrannitars, a second charge move. Your Ho-Ohs could now have Grass and Flying type charge moves. We'll be able to combine 2 charge type moves. This is ridiculous. This is going to be wonderful for PvP. This is going to play massively into PvP because it's not going to be a case of almost guaranteed to knowing what your battle opponent will have. If everyone knows that the best move set for X Pokemon is to have Psychic, now that we have the option to have 2 charge type moves, are you sure that their second move isn't going to be super effective against you? How do you know they don't have Psychic and something that's going to be super effective against your Pokemon? This is going to be amazing for strategy and for combining really interesting teams of Pokemon. I am excited to see the weird possibilities as well for hidden ability moves. So certain hidden ability type moves, you could have a Pokemon that you know is weak to fire type moves, but they could have a hidden ability move that's maybe rock or ground that's going to destroy your Pokemon that you thought was going to be super effective. So this is going to be game changing for strategy. 2 charge type moves. Timing will be important as well. You have to keep your eye on your opponents, and if you see them powering up for a specific charge type move, you'll have a chance to deploy a protect shield. So this shield is going to be protecting your Pokemon from critical damage. If timed well, you could absolutely save your team and get off your final hitting moves to take down your opponent. But we're only going to have a limited number of these shields, so keep in mind strategy is important. Don't blast through all your shields at once and then you've got 2 more Pokemon to get through that have essentially been left defenseless, so use these shields wisely. So here's where things get a little bit spicy. So usually trainers will have to challenge each other face to face in real life. However, if you have an ultra friend or a best friend in your friends list, you can challenge them anywhere, anytime around the world. That is right, guys. Online PvP, online trainer battles. Yes, this is incredible. This is fantastic. We've had the foundation of the friends list and everything, working through all of those little bugs and nitty-gritty bits and pieces. We now have the search feature and friends and all that wonderful stuff. We've been leveling up and powering up with our friends over weeks and months. And now it's all paying off for extra bonuses, not just bonuses in raids and in battles and in sending gifts and all that jazz. It's gonna pay off in being able to now challenge your friends via distance. This is remarkable. This is incredible. I'm so happy for this. Being that I'm in Australia, I know you guys probably watch the other guys, you know, the guys in the States when it's, you know, community day. And it's all, you know, 5, 10, however many of the YouTubers there at community days together, having the opportunity to trade together, battle together, raid together with you guys. And I'm like, hey, I suppose I'll battle you when I, next time I'm in the States or next time I travel. But this is gonna be fantastic. All of my ultra friends and best friends, including you lovely Patreon supporters, you guys, good eggs in my mod squad, my other local friends here that may or not be able to make it out to a physical meetup to battle on a particular day, I can now challenge you to battles anytime, anywhere, online. This is... I'm so excited for this. This is awesome. So if you have got someone who is really close to ultra friend on your friends list, guys, start leveling up now. Start getting those daily gifts in and opened so that by the time PvP, by the time trainer battles drop, you are going to be ultra friends with them and you can battle online. Another fantastic feature is going to be the league tiers. So the great ultra and master tiers for the league battle. So this is going to be kind of sectioning off certain CPs, I suppose, power of Pokemon, and this will affect, of course, the power of the Pokemon that you can take into battle and the power of your team collectively. So for me personally, my baby league that I'm intending to run, is going to be babies only, is going to live in the great tier because all those Pokemon are going to be under 1,000 CP. They're not going anywhere near the Ultra or the Master League. But this is going to create really interesting combinations of things. If you want to scrape your Pokemon into the Great League, they're going to have to be quite a low, not necessarily level, but quite a low CP. So this is going to bring to the forefront certain Pokemon that don't get a lot of attention. When was the last time you got to battle with a Growlithe? Growlithe can get up there in CP, but it's not necessarily super effective or meta relevant in the current gym and raid system. But with PvP, we're going to be able to use and combine teams of our favorite Pokemon, some of the things that we maybe have not used ever, maybe things we haven't had the chance to use since playing main series games and battling in main series games. These are things we can use now. And if you want to be ultra competitive, Master League is where you're going to take it. So all the way up to Master League with absolutely no limit on the CP for your Pokemon. This is going to be the heavy hitters ring, the ultra competitive scene. But I mean, there's no reason why Great can't be ultra competitive as well. Those restrictions and limitations on CP are going to force us to create some really creative and unique teams. So I'm excited. These leagues make it really fair as well, so you're not versing like a Weedle versus a Mewtwo, which would just be obscene. And yes, you did hear me correctly at the start of the video, the Ace Trainer badge. That little badge that people were potentially locked out of getting a gold, some people cripplingly only a few training sessions away from getting that gold battle. And some of you who have only come back to the game recently are probably thinking, what is this badge that is essentially, I can't level it up, nothing's happening, what do I need to do? It used to be part of the prestiging in gyms where you would have to power up a gym to make a free slot for your friends or teammates to put a Pokemon in. So you would take the gym down, make it Team Mystic, and then have to battle your own Pokemon to free up spots for other people. Once that system was removed, the badge kind of came redundant, but it is coming back in the form of challenging the team leaders to battle. So if you want to practice your skills, we'll be able to challenge Candela, Blanche, and Spark, our team leaders, to battles. And in those battles, once per day, you'll be being rewarded with particular reward items and also Stardust to go towards powering up your Pokemon. And and it will go towards leveling up your Ace Trainer badge. This is where training comes in, back to that badge. This is fantastic. This is a way better idea than just scrapping the whole badge to begin with, because some people have got the badge gold, some people have just been, you know, as I said, stuck. So this is a great way to re-implement training for that badge. Guys, I am so excited for trainer battles in Pokemon Go. Pokemon having 2 charge moves. The Ace Trainer badge is back, battling your best and Ultra friends online. What? Sinnoh Stones popping in those rewards as well, potentially. They're in there, but not guaranteed to get one every time, but that's exciting. That is another way to get them. I am going to be making up for you guys a whole bunch of amazing guides on how to set up your own leagues in your community. I suppose giving you guidelines for rules and how to kind of initially set things up, how you can host your own round robin and competitive battles, resources for that coming through this week as well, and also a bit more of a deep dive into what these features might mean, what all of these new features what their potential effects are going to be in the game. So this is just kind of like the overview. We're going to get into more info through the week. So, don't forget as well, guys, this is only the first rollout of trainer battles. So what we're going to see in the coming weeks and when it launches may not be what we see in a year's time, in 2 years' time. Be patient. This is the first rollout, so if there's things that we don't like and we do like, we really need to call those out in a positive and a constructive way. I'm personally really excited to see how like the nitty-gritty of the features, actually getting into it and actually playing it, trying it out and testing it for you guys. But again, this is going to be a feature that evolves the same way as, you know, when gyms came out we didn't have raids, when friends came out we didn't have search, we didn't have all of these extra little things that go along with the game, and those are things that take time in development. So when trainer battles drop, we're maybe not going to have every single thing that we maybe personally and particularly want, but there's going to be an awesome foundation there for us to get started and for us to enjoy playing. So remember, in your feedback, be constructive. This isn't a space for, you know, having a sook or being like, I wanted this. Let's be constructive if there's certain features that we want to see and suggest things we would like to see after a little bit. Like let's just enjoy what we get for a hot little second, because I just want to get in and battle some of you guys, just have some fun little battles. So let's do that. Leave a comment in the comment section down below. Are you guys hyped? Are you guys beyond hyped for this, or is it just me? I'm genuinely very excited. Let me know which Pokemon you are most excited to take into battle as well. Is it your Politoed? Is it your Blossom? Is it like me with my precious little Togepi? I can finally use him for something. Like, this is fantastic. What are you most excited for bringing into battles in Pokemon Go? Let me know. And just a massive thank you again to Niantic for sharing this information with me early so that I can share it with you guys. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful morning, noon, night, whatever time it is for you, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Bye.